Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2024 Brick Awards. It is lovely to have you here today. With 2024 coming to an end, it is finally time for us to award many a thing that has happened in the LEGO community this year. From the best to the worst sets, from the best minifigures 2024 has produced to content creators that have absolutely popped off this year. This year's categories will be Best Star Wars Set, Best Marvel Set, Best Icon Set, Best Idea Set, Best Speed Champion Set, Most Underrated Set, Most Overpriced Set, Best New Theme of 2024, Best Theme Overall, Best Female Content Creator, Best Male Content Creator, and to end on the two big categories, Best Minifigure of 2024 and Best Set of 2024. Now, if you feel like important categories are missing, write them down in the comments and I'll make sure to include them in next year's award ceremony. This year's awards will all be presented and judged by me, but if you want to contribute, shoot me a DM and I'm sure we can work something out for the next year. Now though, let's get into the first award of tonight. Best Star Wars Set of 2024. So overall, it was a very mixed year for LEGO Star Wars. It was very strong on the cheaper spectrum of sets, including sets like Captain Rex's Y-Wing Microfighter, the Clone Trooper and Battle Droid Battle Pack, or the Paz Vizsla and Moff Gideon battle. It was also quite commendable in the more expensive region, with sets like the Onyx Cinder, the Dark Falcon, or the UCS TIE Interceptor. The middle ground though kinda left a lot to be desired and was plagued by high prices. Prime examples here are the Desert Skiff and Sarlacc Pit, Darth Maul Sith Infiltrator, or Ahsoka Tano Stewer and Peridia. So a mixed year for Star Wars overall, but good sets did absolutely exist, and the best of which will be crowned right now. The title of Best LEGO Star Wars Set of 2024 goes to Jabba's Sail Barge. While it may be a little pricey, it was still a massive improvement over every version that came before and represents the definitive version of this model. Not the greatest set of all time, but the victor of 2024. Best Marvel Set of 2024. Marvel did not have the greatest year either. A lot of mediocre sets came out this year, especially with minifig scale sets becoming fewer and fewer with time progressing. But two sets stood out this year. The Milano spaceship's value was fantastic, but the best Marvel set of 2024 has to be the X-Men X-Mansion. As the fourth of Marvel's modular buildings, it delivered an absolutely beautiful build. Really, only the number of figures could have been improved. Best Icon Set of 2024. Icons, unlike the first two themes, had an amazing year. The option of releasing either branded or LEGO original sets really enabled Icons to put out some absolute bangers this year, which is why choosing a best set here was really hard. In the end though, once again, a lot of the ring set stands at the very top with Barad-dûr. It was a long deliberating phase to come to this conclusion over the Natural History Museum, which is an amazing set as well, but the build plus figures just pushed the second LEGO Icons Lord of the Rings set over the edge, also making it a strong contender for Set of the Year. Best Idea Set of 2024. Ideas had some fantastic sets in 2024, but overall it wasn't their strongest of the last 5 years. That is nothing to be majorly upset about, and it makes the choice for Idea Set of the Year significantly easier as well. While sets like Jaws, The Tuxedo Cat, Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas, and The Botanical Garden were good, no set reached the heights of Dungeons & Dragons' The Red Dragon Tale. Not only did it provide us with a wonderful build, excellent figures, and a D&D campaign to go along with this set, but it also paved the way for the Dungeons & Dragons CMF. Best Speed Champion Set of 2024. Speed Champions has been a staple theme over the last few years, and I can't even recount the last time I thought Speed Champions was having a downer year. 2024 was no different, and I actually reviewed two of their sets this year, the F1 McLaren and Aston Martin cars. I can spoil that neither of those two are taking the crown this year though, since one of the best Speed Champion sets ever released this year as well, the Mercedes-AMG G63 and Mercedes-AMG SL63. Speed Champions designers are wizards, and the G-Wagon included in the set might be the best minifig scale LEGO car I've ever seen. Heads off to anyone involved here. Most Underrated Set. Many a set released this year, some bad, some great, and some were gravely overlooked / put to the side despite their quality. Those sets should receive some accolades as well. A few members of this select group include Andreas Modern Mansion, the Source String of Motion, and the Imperial Star Destroyer. The most underrated set of 2024 has got to be the Dune Atreides Royal Ornithopter though. This set came with 8 figures and featured some incredibly innovative building techniques to not just get the shape of the model down, but also all the mechanics from the movie. Truly a set that deserved way more attention than it actually got in the end. Most Overpriced Set. Now for the one negative category of today's ceremony. LEGO sets struggled with pricing this year since they suddenly seemed to get more and more expensive unproportionally to the last years. Some sets still display decent value, but others went off the deep end. Some nominees for this category included the X-Men X-Jet, Jedi Bob Starfighter, or the Desert Skiff and Sarlacc Pit. There can only be one winner though, and that is the Captain America vs Red Hulk battle. Featuring what seems to be a $20 jet and 4 figures, this set retails for a grand total of $55. That is an even crazier price than the X-Men X jet that I just mentioned, and it just shows how far LEGO's price increase has come. Best new theme of 2024. So in 2024 we got 6 new themes. Some were great, some were decent, but there really weren't any bad ones. There were some extremely short/small themes, namely The Legend of Zelda and Wednesday, but those weren't bad either. The best one has got to be Animal Crossing though. It's one of the most affordable new themes I've seen in a while, and so far not a single set has crossed the $100 mark. The cheapest set being $15 contributes to its affordableness as well, and overall it's just exciting to see what all of these themes could bring us in the future. Best theme of 2024. I mentioned that many themes didn't thrive in 2024. It was a difficult year for everyone, including the multi-billion-dollar company that thinks charging $50 for whatever this is acceptable. But even in these conditions, one theme withstood the test of mediocrity, one theme to keep up the quality, one theme to rule them all. The title of Best Theme of 2024 goes to LEGO Icons. In all of 2024, they had a single bad set, while they pumped out banger after banger after banger other than that. Truly, Icons is more than a worthy successor to Creator Expert. Only renamed theme, but that says it nonetheless. Best female LEGO content creator of 2024. Oh, why are there male and female content creators? Because it's the jolly season and giving out 2 awards is more fun than giving out 1. Now, I've got to admit that I don't watch a whole lot of LEGO content on YouTube, so if a creator manages to suck me in and get me to watch their content, that's usually quite the indicator to me. So this year's award for Female LEGO Content Creator of the Year goes to Nicki Bricks. She's a truly great content creator that displays a contagious happiness and excitement for LEGO on her channel, which isn't found in the LEGO community that often anymore. While her content sometimes oozes of the classic millennial humor, I don't actually know how old she is, it is nothing over the top that would distract you from the great content she makes. Best Male LEGO Content Creator of 2024. There is an abundance of male content creators in the LEGO scene. Some I really respect, some others not so much. But regardless of that, there was one creator that had me glued to the screen anytime a new video released. While his main channel was pretty lackluster this year, his second channel absolutely popped off. This year's male LEGO Content Creator of the Year is TommyCBricks. His channel TommyCBricks produced some of the best content in the LEGO scene despite only being a second channel, so hats off to him. And now onto the final 2 categories. Best Minifigure of 2024. Now, 2024 has been a great year for minifigures. Nintendo fans finally got something different from the usual Mario figures and actually got minifigs, including an array of beautiful The Legend of Zelda figs. The entire Dungeons & Dragons CMF was a delight as well, and the Sonic theme, despite only being a year old at this point, also delivered with a great Shadow minifig. Lord of the Rings fans were able to relish in finally getting their first Sauron minifigure, but Star Wars fans were the ones really eating good this year. Darth Malak, Nien Nam, Neil, Saw Gerrera and Cal Kestis were all figures that brought joy to Star Wars fans' heart, but there's one figure that stood above all others. Not just above all other Star Wars figures, but all minifigs of 2024, that being Jedi Vader. Based on Rebuild the Galaxy, Jedi Vader is not only a unique minifigure, but also one of incredible quality with its head mold, cape and arm printing, which now only leaves us with the final category. Best Set of 2024. Now we arrive at the pinnacle of LEGO in 2024, one set that sits atop a throne built on years of experience from LEGO. Many sets were great this year, many were bad. But deep in Denmark, in the city of Billund, LEGO designers forged a master set, and into the set they poured their creativity, their hard work and their will to create the best set of 2024. One set to rule them all. I'm of course talking about Barad-dûr. While it was criticized for not living up to Rivendell, Barad-dûr had the fortune to release in a relatively weak year for LEGO. Because of that, its only other true contender was another Icon set, the Natural History Museum, but it managed to beat out that one as well. Congrats to the Icons Lord of the Rings designers for absolutely banging out 2 classics 2 years in a row. But now I want to thank the viewers for having made 2024 as great as it has been for me. Thank you very much, and I'm looking forward to seeing you again next year.